Ready? Hey guys. Sorry. Hey guys, Sydney Food Boy here, and today we're in Lidcombe, which is a bit of a hotspot for Korean food in Sydney. To me, it's slowly becoming the new Koreatown. Slowly, a lot of people were thinking Strathfield was that. Today we're gonna go check out something called Haejanguk, which is like a Korean hangover soup or stew. Very, very delicious stuff. If you haven't hit the subscribe button to the channel, would really appreciate your support in growing the channel. So hit the subscribe button for me, hit the like if you enjoy the video, and keep watching. Let's go eat. Yunmonnae Haejanguk. I think that's how you say it. That's the face of the owner, I suppose. Keen, bro. Alright, so we're sitting inside the restaurant right now. This video is going to be a bit of a shorter one, I reckon. We were chatting to the owner, and out of respect to the customers and the staff here, we're not going to film their faces, and we can't film inside the kitchen as well. I think they have a bit of a secret recipe type of thing going down. The restaurant's pretty nice and sweet, man. Like this restaurant actually used to be in Strathfield on, at the boulevard, where they have that big group of Korean restaurants down the street. And then they moved here, I think, a year or two ago. Ever since then, they've been bustling, man. Like lunchtime is full. Dinner time is chockers. Even in the morning, I drive past sometimes at 7, 8 a.m. in the morning, and you see people eating here. Morning, afternoon, dinner, crazy stuff. Anyway, we'll see what to order. Come here to try one thing and one thing only, which is the soup. Pretty much Haejanguk in Korean means hangover soup. So it's just soup with a whole lot of goodness, right? Soup that is healing, soup that will heal you after a night out of drinking. That's essentially what it's for. Let's see what else is on the menu. Ooh. You know what? I reckon let's get the pork bone soup with rice, and then we'll also get the sundae, just to try it out for you guys. I love sundae actually, and my girlfriend loves sundae as well. So unfortunately she's not here, and I'm gonna eat it all myself. Oh, this one sounds good too. Pork feet with vegetables. Oh. Alright, next time. We've got many videos to come, man. Want some soju? It's like 3 o'clock on a Wednesday, man. Jokyo. I watch Korean drama, bro. I know Korean. Random words. Can I get the pork bone soup with rice? And also the marinated sundae and utesa. Is this big? Normal size?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that one. Okay.
Yeah, bro.
Alright, he's making cool. Oh, thank you. I love side dishes, man. It's the best part about eating Korean food. The banchan. We've got kimchi. This one looks like some sort of spicy radish. I believe this one's their signature. Everyone who comes here raves on about their spicy radish, man. Chili, and then you got some other stuff too. More onions and stuff like that. Wow, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, more coming. Oh, wow. Thank you, mate. Oh, that one looks crazy, bro. I feel like when you come to these sorts of Korean restaurants, when you order a soup, it's really good value. Because this was less than 20 bucks, right? And there's so much flavor in the soup. We've got to get some chopsticks, some spoons. Shout out to Korean chopsticks, man. Flat on one side and thin on the other. I'm not sure why that is. If any Koreans are watching this and you know why it's like that, it's shaped like that, please let me know, because I'm actually really interested and curious to know why they do that. Rice, some soup. So these Korean spoons, I love these Korean utensils, but it's a bit flatter, so I guess you can get a nice serving of soup. Man, look at all that flavor. Alright, first things first, you gotta try the soup. Oh, hot. God, it's good. A little bit spicy. Not as spicy as I thought it was gonna be. I feel like you could come to this restaurant and just get this soup by itself, and then you get 2 bowls of rice, and that's that. That'll feed 2 people. And you get this beautiful tender pork meat. It's falling off the bone, man. Hold on, I'm gonna lift some up. Woo. Now, I reckon the best way to eat this is probably to bring the whole meat just onto your bowl, so you can sort of pick off all that meat, right? It looks like when you say pork bone, this is probably the bone that comes from the back, and they always use that particular section in this soup. Let's get a really nice mouthful of this. Meat, rice. Really soft meat. That's nice. The meat has a nice amount of fattiness in it as well, so it's quite tender. The flavor of the soup really penetrates through, the meat as well. Soup's delightful, man. Delightful. Alright, watch this. Look at all that meat, just off the bone. I feel like meat off the bone always tastes better for some reason. Like, it's more annoying to eat off the bone, but always tastes better. In Korean dramas, they say "맛있어" or "대박" or something. Excelente, man. Another thing I really appreciate about the soup, I would say, is the vegetables, right? So I see. Oh yeah, what's this called again?
One eternity later.
Chives. There you go. I love this pickled veg, man. It has like a sort of, it's like slightly sourish taste, but not kimchi sour, just like a little bit. It just adds so much to the soup, man. Good. You know, I used to love kimchi so much. During COVID lockdown number 1 in 2020, I became an ajumma and I learned to make kimchi at home. Try this radish as well. It's pretty much a big ass radish. Let's try this. So we got intestines and sundae in a very spicy looking sauce. This is the sundae, look at it. So clearly it's taken up a lot of the sauce around it. Cheers. It is quite spicy and it has a very bouncy texture. And then normally when you eat it plain, you have a bit of salt and a bit of like dipping sauce to eat with it. That's the pork intestine there. That's good intestine. There's obviously different types of intestine that you can get at restaurants. You can get this particular type of one at Cambodian restaurants. And then when you order Cambodian style like phnom penh noodles, if you haven't watched that video, go and check that one out. You get a piece of this in your noodle as well. It's actually very plain. Like there's nothing really on the inside. It's pretty hot, man. I feel like you definitely need some kimchi to cool yourself down with this. Oh, look at this. Oh, there's noodles, dude. Yeah, a bit of noodles, bean sprouts. That's not fun ASMR, bro. I hope you don't put that in the video. You know when it's too spicy and then like you start to get, like you need to blow your nose? You know the spicy noodle challenge?
By the Korean.
Yeah, the Korean spicy fire ramen or whatever. This is not good for table talk, but like what came out of my nose was like half red as well. From the spiciness, but I'm like, what? Alright, I reckon back to the soup, dude. Just nibble at it. Don't be shy. It is definitely like the vertebrae, I reckon. Oh, if this is the vertebrae, doesn't that mean this is the spinal cord? Ah, spinal cord, eh? Anatomy for ya. Anatomy 101. It tastes a bit like bone marrow, but less fatty. Honestly, man, if I had a night out in Korea and I drank so much soju and I had a hangover and I come and drink this in the morning, I can see why they call it hangover soup. 맛있어. I have like a tiny little dream to go like live in South Korea for like 3 months or 6 months or something like that and just like explore food over there. Like it's definitely one of my top 3 cuisines. There's like so many different dishes that I've been really grateful I've been able to try in Sydney, and I've always wanted to go over there. Let's make it happen, man. Maybe when the channel hits 100,000, we'll see. Because I love banchan, man. You go hot and then cold and hot and then cold. It's just like spice and flavor, just boom, in your mouth, man. Banchan for life. I reckon this was an excellent order. Both the pork rib soup and this sundae spicy intestine thing, very good. Surely that was for 4 people, bro. That's a very nice meal. It was very homey, and especially the soup. I really like the soup. I think out of the 2 dishes, I'd probably pick the soup if I come here every single time. And then the spicy intestine sundae thing would be something good to try with your friends, I reckon. I would say the banchan here is like less in variety if you're really into like having a lot of banchan. But you know, when you're coming here for the soup and stuff like that, you're not really concentrated on the side dishes and the banchan and stuff like that. Thank you guys for watching today's video. We're gonna hit a lot more Korean cuisine, Korean food in the future, I reckon. So if you're willing to keep track of that, hit that subscribe button for me, hit the like, give a comment on the video, tell me what your favorite dish in Korean cuisine is, and I might go and check it out next time. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. That is some delicious looking crackling, man.
Everyone, which is I hope you enjoy the
Whoa.
culture.